Good morning and welcome to the rather noisy, rather windy Fenland village of Tydd Gote, which is just north of Wisbeach. Now, what am I doing here? Well, it's autumn ladies' tresses, or ALTs as we'll know them from this point on. I've always been told there's ALTs that grow here at the pumping station at Tydd Gote, which is so off the beaten track for me. I've been here once before, but never looking for orchids. So the fact that ALTs grow here is a bit mind-blowing, because I can't. The Fenlands are not big for orchids, full stop. So the fact that there's a colony of ALTs here, it just sort of blows my mind a bit. So I thought this year I'm going to make the effort. I'm going to come out and try and find them, just to do something different. The trip's fraught with problems because it's going to be a private site. I need to get in there, so I'm hoping somebody might be there that might give me permission to come and have a wander. So it could all go horribly wrong, but that's what we're here for. Autumn ladies' tresses, fingers crossed. We're looking down the river now. Just beyond that bridge in distance is the pumping station. So the first thing I've got to do is find a way down to the pumping station on the correct side. Otherwise I won't be able to cross and get to where I need to get to. So I've got a map in my head, which is never a good thing. But yeah, that's the first trek, is to get down to the pumping station. Right, we're nearly there. As I set up during that hurricane on the bridge, I don't know if you heard any of that. It's going to be a private site, so I need to get on it, and I really need permission for that. So I'm hoping somebody's working at the pumping station so I can go and knock on the door. Otherwise this could be a very quick trip, unless I'm feeling particularly brave, which I'm not really at the moment. But yeah, fingers crossed there's going to be someone here that will give me access to wherever these ALTs are, if indeed they're here. In case you're interested in any of these sort of historical things, the rather strange named Tydd Gote is derived from the Old English for Tydd, which is a sort of raised ground, island, call it what you will, and goat, which is sluice. So really the whole village was really named after this area around the pumping station, which used to be marked on old maps 100 years plus back as just a sluice before it was a pumping station. So it's kind of the heart of the village really, which I'm sure has grown significantly over the years. Looks pretty quiet to me. Yeah, that's not good. There's a telephone number there. I guess I could call that number, see if I can get any joy. Good news anyway, I managed to ring that number, and they were very, very helpful. And after passing me on a couple of times, which was absolutely fine, I've got the green light to go in and have a look. So I've just got to find them now. Fingers crossed. Right, just got to find these now, because it'd be rather embarrassing to get gone to the lengths I have to get in here and not find them. But I've spotted one already, so we're okay. We're okay. There you go. Tydd Gote pumping station, autumn ladies' tresses. If I don't find any more, I found one, but there's supposed to be quite a lot here. In fact, I can see one right next to me. Yes. Sorry about the wind blowing. Nice little pair. There's quite a mixed bag actually of some that are still coming out and some that are going over. So I guess we're probably about mid-season for them. It's always difficult to time these. Right, that's it. You don't get any variations, as it were, with ALTs. So I've seen a few. I think there's probably a few more that I've missed. There have been reports of good numbers here before. I didn't see huge numbers here, but I may have missed an area. But happy with what I found. Pleased to have seen Tydd Gote's famous ALTs at the pumping station, and huge credit to, let me just check their names, the North Level District Internal Drainage Board for being so accommodating and letting me in to take a look. I think I'm going to head for Swaddywell now, just for tradition purposes, and can't really sign off the season in Tydd Gote. It has to be Swaddywell, so I'm going to go back to the car now and head for Swaddywell, and I will see you there very, very shortly. Welcome to the pit, Swaddywell Pit. Can't end the season without a visit to Swaddywell. Check out the ALTs. I'm sure there'll be some, there usually is, and that'll be our finale for the season. It's quite crispy underfoot in comparison to last year when it was still quite lush. I mean, we've had a very sort of temperate summer, plenty of rain. Just a nice balanced mix of weather really, but the last 2 weeks have been dry. We've not had much rain. There's some rain due in the next couple of days, hence rushing out today, but it's still 2 weeks of drying out and sunshine. It's crisped things up somewhat and taken some of the green away, but I don't think any of that will have an effect on the ALTs, hopefully. Just coming up to the concrete pipe if ever you're coming here looking for ALTs. In fact, orchids in general, but particularly if you're looking for the autumn ladies tresses, find this pipe. They're sort of behind it and to the left of it, generally speaking. Always the same old story here at Swaddywell. There's so much varying vegetation on the ground, unlike over at Tydd Gote, that you can't spot them until you do, and then you spot the rest of them. So I've just got to find my first one and we'll be away, in theory. Done 10 minutes, can't find any. They'll be here, I just know they'll be here. Just hope I'm not too late. Shouldn't be too late. Stay calm. So hard to find, or see, should I say. Just need to find the first one. They're usually around this spot, but I can't see any. There's some. Hallelujah. And there, see them? Scratchy pair, but they'll do. There you go. Hardly, what do they call it? Mint with mint tags. Bit tatty, I think they're still opening. But we're off and running. Couple of youngsters emerging, about 2.5 inches tall, those. That's a nice one, probably the best we've seen today. There's a nice little patch of them here actually. That's the best of them. Not sure if they're opening or finishing. I think they're still opening, so that'd be a nice little patch, given a bit of time. There's a couple of twins down here as well. There you go, a nice pair, and they will be our final orchids of this season. Wednesday the 21st of August 2024, last one standing. Right, that's it, that's the end. No point chasing down any more autumn ladies tresses, they all look the same, so good to see them here at Swaddywell, as it always is, as the traditional finale to the season, and it is. The end of the season, the end of the 2024 season for me. It's been a long one, thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the travels up north, down to South Wales, chased some good special orchids along the way, and I hope you've enjoyed some of the videos. Thank you very much for keeping me company and for all the comments that you've made along the way. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, then please click on that button in the corner of the screen to subscribe. It helps me a lot. There's no money involved, it just gives you an alert should there be any out of the blue new videos that turn up, and that's all it is, but it helps me to a significant degree. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. But as I say, thank you for keeping me company. We will be out again in April next year, chasing early purple orchids. I said this last year, and I was out chasing that rosea violet hellebrine within days of leaving Swaddywell. It's not going to happen this year, so this will be the end. So as I say, thank you very much, and I will see you in April next year. Have a good Christmas.